One of the most important things that you can do as a man is to get strong. After all, we are animals, and in this modern age, we don't need to go and kill our food or protect the tribe as much as we may have in the past. And nowadays, we play video games with a masturbatory killing and risk of death, but no true consequence or true victory in, say, saving Zelda. Nowadays, we are thriving to get that feeling back of what it is to play the role of a man. We have to do something to gain that feeling of victory, and masculinity and strength as a trait is highly regarded as a defining characteristic of masculinity. With strength, for myself, I find it the easiest to keep the motivation going because you can measure it. You can lift each more or do another rep every single time you train. You can also see how much you have fallen when you lose or you fall off track. You can compare easily. If you have some math, you can actually find a relative differentiation between somebody bigger than you and your size and find your absolute strength, such as push-ups. In a general speaking concern, the stronger a man gets, the more he differentiates himself from a woman. So biologically, a stronger man, the more of a man. Now, I will caveat that if you are not strong or have physical ailments that you are not a man, I am saying that historically, the stronger you are, the more of a man. Versus, say, the stronger a woman does not mean she is more of a woman. Generally concerned throughout history, this is the case. With the dynamic of men, we play into a tribe or a platoon type of construct with our fellows, which is why we gravitate towards, say, battlefield or fighting games. Just as a metaphor, we love sports, which is contact and risk. And this is a natural way that men play like a cat would play fight. We are trying to always compete with each other and be the strongest and practice. It's like sparring, but for our lives. Strength is a very strong indicator that you are valuable to the tribe that you live in, your friends, and to your own body and your own world, that you stand up for yourself, you have virtuous endeavors, that you are determined, that you are consistent, that you are worth more. And that is super powerful. That is to be respected. And you want to be chosen to be part of a tribe. You will thrive as a human to be strong. It's a good thing to do. You don't have to be the strongest. You don't always have to go crazy to doing it, but to pursue strength is a worthy endeavor. Aside from these few off-the-cuff trains of thoughts from tonight that I really made, I should probably think about a little more and do a solid video. I do want to talk about how it feels to get stronger, mentally and physically. Physically, it feels good. It feels just manly. And then mentally, it also feels very manly to get stronger than you were 3-4 months ago. And when I think about my weaker self, I think of more of a weaselly person that has to conjure up other forms of strength to compensate for my physical lack. And like I said, strength isn't the only thing. It happens to be my stronger suit versus, say, somebody who may be more intellectually strong than me. They may not have it as easy to build strength as me. But that doesn't mean that they shouldn't also work on strength for themselves. It's relative. It's not a pissing contest. And I wanted to talk about this because I worked out today after I didn't work out for like a week, and then a week before that. So I was kind of falling back, and then I got that taste again. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. And I've remembered all these great feelings. And I wanted to share that with you, maybe to spark maybe that little bit more interest of why you want to get strong. Okay, until next time, over.